Hey guys, so I just did my time-lapse video of my drawing. I wanted to point out a couple things that might look kind of weird. So as you can see, these two objects look kind of strange. And that is because you cannot see the top of this box, but you can see the top of the cylinder. So if I cover up this cylinder here, this makes a lot more sense, right? This is kind of far away, you can't see the top, right? And then if I cover up the box, the cup makes more sense. You can see inside it looks like a cup. All right, you want to decide either or. I kind of did both in my drawing to show you guys the differences. Once you decide what it's going to be, you got to go with it. So if you do where you can't see the top, it's all in relation to your horizon line, it will look like you're a small person kind of looking up at these big objects. If you do show the tops, if that's what you decide to do, then it'll look like more objects on the table. So it's just kind of up to you of what you decide to do. Second thing, you might have noticed in my time lapse, I put like a piece of paper down when I started to do the background. That will kind of keep a clean surface when your hand's kind of going back and forth and you're shading, and you're not going to get all that graphite on your hands and you're not going to smear your drawing. So lay down a clean sheet of paper when you shade. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, remember I said my light was over here? Notice the objects that are the farthest from the light, I made them the darkest. And I could even probably make these shadows a little bit darker. And I need to work on my cup a little bit now that I'm looking at it through my camera. But notice what's farthest away from the light, that should have the darkest shadows than the guys that are up front. And then I went and I kind of just put a little shading in the background just so it wasn't just plain white. Because you want to use your whole paper. Like you've got a 9x12. Remember our rule, a composition rule, fill the frame, right? So you want to make sure you kind of just put a little shading in your background. It doesn't have to look messy. And I kind of delineated the horizon line a little bit by putting a little darker shadows. I might work on that a little bit more too. But hopefully that gives you guys an idea of, how to make this work. And again, just the horizon line, your horizon doesn't change in one particular drawing. So you have to decide, are you very tiny and you're looking at big objects so that you won't see the top? Or are you taller and you're looking down on things and you will see the tops? You've got to decide that. So the whole drawing should have the same viewpoint. I just did two in mine to show you guys the two differences. Okay? All right, can't wait to see you guys make. Let's get started.